Okay, YouTube, well tonight I finally got all the parts that I need for the motor, and I'm working on for the 144001, but this video is going to be actually a little trick that's out there. I've seen it a couple of times on YouTube. There's two ways to do it, is to prevent this from happening. I just installed the all metal parts, and as you can see, there's play. See that? The wheel goes in and out. It's a little more than what I would like, so I'm going to go ahead and do the shim version. I do have some bearings coming in, but the bearings are not in yet, so I'm going to use the shim version of it. You can ask me questions and I'll go do the research on the size of the bearing that you need to prevent that movement. So I've taken the other side apart to save some time, and it's the dog bone is taken out. I removed the top shock bolt, and then I disassembled the extending arm here, the one that's closest to the shock. I could have just taken the nut off, but I was just being lazy, so I just took that apart. I'm gonna have to put it back together after a while. So anyway, so what it is that it has a bearing that goes inside of the hub itself, and the bearing is very small. It takes one on the outside, one on the inside. There's the bearing itself. It's very, crap, I just dropped it, small. Anyway, the diameter of the hole is 4 millimeters, and all that I could find is 4 millimeter washers at Lowe's. They don't really fit in the hole where the bearing goes, but I'm going to try it on the outside. Mind you not that I have not tried it, so we're going to go ahead and try it. So here is the dog bone, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the shim right here, right? Might need two, but I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to use one for now for the demonstration purposes, and then I'm going to go and install it back onto the car. I'll be back once it's in and bolted in. Okay, so I have installed the shim right there. It only was able to fit one, and you can kind of see it right there. It's between the hub and the plate, and the C hub and the dog bone. It's installed. Let's see if it fixes this issue right here. See the wiggle on that wheel. I tried to put one on the outside right there, but I was not able to because you can't get the pin in for the hex nut. And I didn't assemble it because this is something that I want to show those who have never actually done this before, so that you understand a little bit about this stuff. Not that I'm any expert, but at least I know a little bit about RC cars. It's just been a while since I've messed with them. Anyway, so right there's a hole. Get this bearing seated in there if it'll sit. It's not wanting to sit. Hold on just a minute. Trying to pinch the dog bone on the back side and get that bearing in, and it's not wanting to sit. There it goes, it's in there. Alright, so I tried to put one on the outside, but it doesn't let me, because as you can see right there, that hole, if I put another shim, it covers just a tiny bit of the hole and it doesn't let me get the pin in. So I only put one, and we'll see how it works, and I'll show you the results. Okay, so you put that pin in that hole. Okay, be careful when you're disassembling wheels, because you will lose this pin, and if you lose that pin, you're out of business if you're trying to run your car. So you got the hex nut that has the groove on the inside right there. Wrong way. Right there, that groove right there, the one that's parallel to the screen. That one is the one that needs to go on that pin, so that when it rotates, it hits on that nut, which in turn on the back side, you have a hex nut that will turn the wheel. So let's put the wheel back on. Make sure that it aligns right with the hex, and it has. And then you tighten it up in the front. You can tighten it as much as you want, and it will not bind it. Now the back side, however, when you try to tighten it too much, it binds the wheel in the motion. So something to be aware of with the 144001. Hold the wheel. Okay, got it nice and tight. Alright, and it's just as tight as the other side, okay? See, I got free motion. It's not binded in any way, form, or fashion. It's working. Now, this, I have to adjust the alignment. See that? That motion right there. That's the one that's not done. Here's the one that is done. No wiggle back and forth whatsoever now. The rest of the wiggle is just natural motion by all the parts in here. But as far as left and right, in and out, it stops. So now I have how I wanted it. So now it's nice and tight. Thank you for watching.